up, dickheads? Gobbo's back, and this time I'm bringing you ULC round 2 of season 2. We're at Bahrain, and as you can see in the top left and top right, my bank lap was pretty diabolical, so we're going to jump straight into my faster lap. So coming across the line, just going literally full throttle, braking I think just at the curb on the left as it starts, and then down to second gear. Maybe could have gone first and second short shifted, but now short shifting again through here. Probably could have short shifted a tiny bit more and got better tractions. But anyway, here's Sam giving me a slipstream up towards turn 4. That was quite nice. Gave me about half a tenth, which I then go and lose in turn 4, which was pretty stupid of me. And but yeah, into 5 and 6 and 7. Probably was a bit reserved then on the throttle. Could have probably kind of played a bit more, tried to get out towards the exit curve at 7. But through 8, that's alright. Going to steal a bit of slipstream off Sakhir, so now 3 tenths up, and then through 9, braking into the tricky turn 10, which I've managed to nail. Gone a little bit wide on the exit, not going to get any slipstream from Harry there. So now we're 5 tenths up on our time, so it's definitely much improved going into turn 11, which is a bit of a bitch of a corner. You've got to brake a lot earlier than you think and try and avoid the curb on the exit, which I gave a really wide berth. And so 11 was fine, then 12, that was alright, 13, gonna get right on the curb there. Couldn't have really taken any more curb if I tried. And yeah, I'm heading down the back straight now, about 5.5 tenths up. I'm gonna gain another 10.5 through the last corner, which I know I did pretty shite on my last run. So as you can see, the delta is absolutely flying up. So I'm gonna cross the line and set a 1:30.936, which put me in 9th at the time. Eventually dropped me down to 11th, but then because Reese had a grid penalty for some reason, it put me into 10th for the start, which meant because I qualified 11th I could choose what tyres I started on, which was pretty decent, but I was still starting inside the top 10 because of this penalty. And so basically, look, I fucked up. My camera wasn't recording the first 3 laps, which was pretty shit. So basically in those first 3 laps I started on mediums, had a little bit of battle, kept RBZ behind, who you can now see is up ahead. He overtook me like at the end of lap 2 or something. And yeah, just driving around, and then Hamilton gets past me there. And then this is footage of my first cut. That was just like, I got really lazy and couldn't be bothered to go around the curb, so I went over instead, which was like not great. But anyway, this is now up to P3. Obviously I started on the medium, so I was always going to pit later as I jumped Jamie and Hamilton in the pits, which is pretty nice. And if you look at my tyres there, 58 front left. Is it this? No, I'm going to pit, I tell you, I pit the end of lap 10, but I probably could have taken them further, maybe like a lap. So as you can see here, we've finally got Jork behind us. We're now up to P2 because Giovinazzi had an off. And so Jork's kind of like lagged massively, and I really didn't know what was happening there, so I braked a little bit early, allows Jork and then Matiz and Finn to close in behind, but I'm ahead for now. And so yeah, going up towards turn 4, now I've got a massive train behind me, so I've got Jork, who I'm fighting for position, and then the 2 net leaders behind. And now he's going to make a massive move into turn 4, which is fair enough. I'm going to hang it around the outside. He's going to drop back, and his teammate Matiz is going to come flying through. So we're going to go side by side through 5 and 6 and 7. Pretty clean, not really, well, a tiny bit of contact there. And he's going to get that move done, no surprise, because he's got much fresher tyres. But yeah, but quite crucially there, Finn didn't manage to get through past me or Jork. And obviously Jork was defending for his teammate. So Finn basically just like sticks behind me for the rest of the lap. I think he probably knew I was pitting at this point. So, why did I leave this part of the lap in? But yeah, no. Basically, if you look at my front left there, 70%. When in the BPRL, every time I was at Bahrain, my front left would puncture as soon as it got over 72% roughly. So no matter where I was on I started a lap and it was on 72%, it would puncture by the end of the lap, and it would usually puncture around halfway through. It happened in the actual BPRL Season 4 race. So I was kind of like, with the tyres I was really scared, so I just kind of pitted now. I know I maybe could have taken it an extra lap and extended the stints, which would have been a lot better for the end of the race, but that was me being stupid. So managed 10 laps on those mediums, and Jork's coming with me, so he's managed to do 10 laps on the softs, which was pretty decent kind of tyre wear at the start, and he has actually jumped me So fair play, that was like I got a 3.9 second stop, which wasn't amazing, but never mind. Back out in 15, and yeah, so onto the softs now. At this point I was running exactly the same strategy as I was when we did this Grand Prix, but back then we had the tyre glitch. So it was, I think, on lap 19 I finished lap 18 with 72% wear, and then the tyre punctured in turn like 9 and 10, so I had to go halfway around the lap with like a punctured tyre, which was shit. But but what was annoying there was that I was finally catching Harry. I was like up for a little battle because I hadn't really had a battle with anyone, and he pitted. But his ASR reactions coming out of the pits, and I had Sam in my ear telling me to hold him up because I think Sam was nearby him on track at the time. So on pretty dead tyres, I tried my best to go around his outside and then inside or whatever, and I did get ahead of him. And as you can see there, teammate is in the pits. So Sam's in the pits now, and as I said, look, 72% wear when I came out the final corner, exactly what happened. So I wasn't going to chance it, even though I probably could have quite easily done another lap, which was a bit irritating because I was just too scared, and it kind of impacted me at the end. So we're going to start dropping down a few positions. We're down to 11th. We can do this pit stop. Sour Boy's taking a little bit of time there. I reckon that's probably because Sam was still, I don't know, Sam had pitted that lap, so they obviously just couldn't be fucked, dude. So I don't know, but yeah, it took a bit of time, never mind. And there's my second warning for exceeding track limits by literally the tiniest of margins in between 12 and 13, which was a little bit irritating. And literally going to skip to the final lap, nothing's happened, and I'm going to get a third warning and get a penalty as I cross the line. As you can see, my front left's on 84 and still hasn't punctured, which makes me think that I definitely could have gone further on both sets of tyres at the start of the race. But yeah, never mind. 13th place, not great, but Sam picked up some points for us, which was good. And yeah, sorry this edit was actually kind of a bit shit thinking about it, but it's a week late and I can't really bother to spend much time on it. And yeah, peace out guys.